I like this. Okay. Feel like I'm in a tribe war. Oh, okay. All right.
That's the shit we on today, huh?
I feel like they chanting some real shit right now. I feel like it's about to go down. All right.
Big shouts out to Trevor Noah. I sampled Trevor Noah for this.
Now you gonna sue your ass.
Yeah.
All right with that. That means I'm getting noticed.
There you go. Tell them to hit me up too. I'm trying to do a show with them. It's good.
It's all good. It's all good to the suit.
All comes together.
What's up, y'all? This is What the Podcast.
Yeah.
I am your host, Nytelife. I am joined by producer extraordinaire, Sandman.
What it did it do?
And back and better than ever, in great health and spirit, is comedian extraordinaire.
Yes, hello.
D Roc.
I'm in the building. What's up with y'all, man? Happy to be alive. Happy to have another birthday. Doing great.
Yeah, man. I know that was kind of rough. We was out here as a duo. Sandman had the music pumping, and then he was throwing my jump shot off with the music, so we had to I had to tell him to kill it.
Couldn't focus. I'm like, you a musician. How you can't focus on music,
bro? Because I was listening to them beats, and I was like, man, I'm ready to write to this shit. That's what it was. Or it was already tracks that I had already did. I was like, man, I was ready to go. So my
music is in your blood. All right,
man,
you ready?
Like, I had to back up off that. So it's good to have you back, brother. I'm glad you feel better. I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Appreciate it.
You know, especially in the environment that we in right now, this shit is no joke.
You ain't lying. So,
man, let's just get into it, man. I was gonna ask y'all how y'all day was, but nobody care about that shit. So, man, this storming the Capitol shit.
Yep.
Now, as insane, I didn't think I would ever see anything that was so crazy.
Yeah.
And I know that 2020 was nuts, but the imagery of that, we was up here looking like a third world country with that type of shit going on.
For sure.
Insane, dude. Insane.
Absolutely, man. It's
yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna repeat myself a lot, and I apologize, but this is just how I feel about it. Each one of those individuals who was involved with that, right? That was the dog. But any individuals who was involved with that, that's an act of treason. Period. Point blank. Your goal was to go to the Capitol and usurp the government. By definition, that's treason.
Right.
Treason is punishable by death. That's how much of a capital offense that is.
Mm-hmm.
That is treason. And anybody who says to the otherwise is make an excuse for terrorists. And I 100% believe and stand on that.
Yeah, and it was just hard. I mean, we knew that the comparisons was going to be to the Black Lives Matter marches and stuff like that, which was crazy, crazy, because as usual, there's good people, and then there's bad black people, and
we're animals,
animals, and you guys are unruly, and then it's just wild, man, and the media and the press, the way that they cover things. You could turn to 3 different channels and get 3 different perspectives on the same thing, which was absolutely insane to see. Yeah. So there's no way that anybody's eyes that's seen that could have been like, oh, you know what? That's definitely good. We needed that.
People are making excuses though. They really are. People are making hardcore excuses for what happened. And it's absolutely insane. It's the craziest thing ever, man. People are like, oh, well, yeah, but, and I'm like, How? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
It
D, what's
just
your
don't
thoughts,
make no
bro?
sense. I don't know, man. It just don't make no sense. Because watching that and then knowing the fact that if all us black people band together and did some shit like that, it would be bodies all over the floor. It wouldn't be no, they got inside, we taking pictures. I mean, these people was doing interviews, they was talking about what they did and how we walked in and grabbed this and did that. I'm like, if we even had the audacity to even step close to the building, even on the Black Lives Matter march, they had that whole building locked down with people all out in front. They might try to say, oh, it's because we were prepared for that. Motherfucker, they had text chats and everything else on Facebook about pulling up and doing it. Y'all can't say y'all wasn't ready for it.
Big facts.
Yeah,
feel me?
And a
There
lot
was-
of the police are on pulled down to the carpet right about now. The police force, as far as them refusing the support of the National Guard. So we're gonna see how this thing shake out. What I also think is hilarious right now is I saw this meme that said the same folks who supported the travel ban are now on no-fly lists and are now banned from travel.
Can't go nowhere.
So to bring some funny into that, I thought that was hilarious.
Nah,
Yeah, it was.
They was going around doing a tour and snatching them cats up though. That was crazy too.
I mean, what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing some hot shit. You think they ain't gonna get your picture? I mean, y'all doing interviews. How you think you walking away and go get on a plane like I'm out?
Let me tell you something. At least when we got the common sense to run up in something, we got a mask on, bro.
Right.
True.
Running up in
True.
something, we got a mask.
True. We still do got some dummies that like to flex. That's the problem with a lot of people. They want to flex. I got to show my money, what I did, and what I got on Instagram and stuff like that. But true, we do wear masks. But I mean, it just don't make no sense, And then the woman that went through the window that got shot, how do we, they like we should feel bad. I mean, I feel bad because a person died, no matter what. That's always not a good thing. But
absolutely.
But at the same time, it's like
we're
doing a terrorist act
in treason.
Hey yo, if you go through anybody's window, you liable to get shot anyway. That's anywhere.
That's the rule. You come through the window, and I don't know who you is. This ain't no smoky shit. Come through my window, you go get one. This is not a friendship, buddy. You coming through with a bullet in your head. Don't do that.
I wasn't ready for the smoky thing.
I'm saying, people, they always say, I'm your smoky friend. You ain't my smoky friend. I ain't got no friend that's like that. Don't ever come through my window. I wasn't
ready for that comment.
Shit, my best friend is big as a house. That nigga ain't coming through no damn window. So I know that's not him. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. But, it's just crazy. But they put the dude that shot her on administrative leave. From what he looked like in the video, it looked like he was a black dude. I couldn't tell, and I'm not going to just go out off the limb and say he is, but the dude looked like he was black on the video. Yeah. So I don't know. But
they got that one video of the one black cop that was basically holding off a horde of people.
Yeah. Well, he's considered a hero now because he guided them away from the area, I guess.
It's nuts.
Originally, when the video came out, I just thought it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Bro was like, what do I do? Like, what? They're coming. What do I do? Nigga, I would have been like, y'all can do whatever y'all want. I'm out. I'm walking away.
And honestly, I got to give him his props because most folks would have been like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want. Please don't touch me. Just do what you want, though. Go up there and run through it.
Yo, so Omar Glasses said they thought they was gonna go back to work the next day.
They thought it was gonna be a regular day again.
When somebody else made the point, it was like y'all, the folks that was from out of town, booked a plane ticket, flew in, stayed at a hotel, went to go do this act of terrorism, went back to same said hotel, slept the night, and decided to try to get back on the plane, and didn't think that people were gonna know it was you.
Man, they was getting pulled up on like a bar in the yard, man.
Right.
I'm telling you. Some of the people ain't stupid. Some people rented a car. They was like, I'm out. I'm pulling up out here, but I'm driving back out of here. Some people ain't stupid. They knew not to get in a hotel, none of that.
Nah, right. People be getting this whole American thing screwed up, man. They be thinking it's good.
the
So
white privilege went way beyond. You know what I'm saying? The white privilege was beyond. You know what I'm saying? They went up in the building, did the interview, went back to the house, like you said, slept, had a good meal, and then went right on to the flight. Like, I'm about to
I ain't
go. I'm
mentioned
done.
nothing about no meal. That's hilarious.
You know they ate. You know, some of the people got a little. They got a little. You feel me? Like, oh, I'm feeling good today. Let me get a little bit of that. People ain't did it in
Oh
years.
boy.
They was like, we just did some shit. Let me get a little bit. And then,
yo,
you
What?
know, here
yo,
they
so
are.
Uh,
yo, so not to interrupt the flow too much, I want to steal what we do on what we do on the gauntlet. Make sure that you share the stream for
you
us,
stole it out of
please.
my mouth. I was about
We
to say that.
share the stream. What the
Yeah, hit the
podcast,
share
man?
button right now.
Yeah,
If you want to stream with us right now, you watching What the Podcast. There's some people that I'm sure would love to hear this content. Make sure you share the stream. Go to all your groups, all your militant groups that you're a part of, because everybody a part of a couple of them. Come on now. So
yeah,
share the stream. Let people know what time it is.
Speechless said they brought the cell phone with them. They getting busted, pinging off the tower
There you go.
from the rip.
There you go. That's true.
Snowden told y'all what it was.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
But getting sliding off of that and sliding to the president. Oh, pause. Let me. So
Wait, we gonna talk. We
it's
still
a-
gotta talk. We still gotta talk about that in from that perspective, right? Because that was an indirect order.
yeah. In so many ways, he
You know what I'm saying?
he spoke in code. He spoke in code to his
That was an indirect
constituents.
order.
Connected with them. Knew how to get the people to be able to spread the message around. You know, they was out here on Parlor Wilding. They was out here on on Facebook and Instagram and and Twitter. You know, his stomping grounds or former stomping grounds because they done banned his ass off there.
Which is hilarious.
Right. And you know, that's weaponizing social media, man. You can use it for good, but you can also be able to create mass chaos like that and
Yeah.
bring a group of people there that don't know how to that lose their damn mind and
Yeah.
do something like that, man. It's dangerous and it's scary.
It
You
is.
know, it was hard explaining to my kids what was going on because they're smart, but it's to the point where it's just like still like I still don't understand why they're, you know, what's the point of this?
Yeah, because last time I checked, this was America, and we're not a third world country. If we don't run up and try to overthrow or cause a coup, like that's not what we do as a democratically ran country. Like we look like a third world country. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
So my homegirl, Shauna Shelton asked, you know, what's your opinion on the 20th inauguration day? Do you think it's going to go smooth? I'm gonna turn that one over to Sandman. What you think?
No,
Reason, sir.
if storming the Capitol, well, I put it like this. I don't think it'll be to the level of storming the Capitol because I think cats is starting to realize what time it is. You know what I'm saying? But I do think there's going to be pockets, maybe a lot of pockets, of people wilding out because that's after the 20th. That's it. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, there have been rumors that at all 50 state capitals that they're gonna be wilding sometime between now and the 20th. You know, which is concerning and dangerous. It's you got people running around with guns, and somebody gonna use them eventually.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a matter of time. Somebody. I mean, people have already gotten hurt, but people will get seriously hurt. And then you got to think that once the counter protesters or you know the counter rioters and stuff come through, and that's gonna be a scene, man. And people gonna be defending their ground, and it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah. I want to say big shouts out to all of the journalists who are covering that carnage. I have a friend that I personally know who was involved. He is a photojournalist. He is the one that runs the camera. He works for CNN, and they literally got ran off. I had hit him earlier that day, and I told him, you know, because his reporter mentioned his name, and I thought that was super dope. But I realized where he was again. You know, it was ecstatic to hear my boy's name, Ronnie McCray, but it was crazy just to realize, oh shoot, he's in the middle of all of that. You know what I mean? And not too long after that, they literally got surrounded and ran off. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts, man. So,
I mean, you think about things happening and think about the way this world is going and how things are so close to home in regards to this whole thing um, with the Capitol being stormed and the election stuff, COVID. It's just things. It's not your it's not your grandmother and grandfather's America anymore, where it was like you were sheltered from certain things. Now this is live and direct. These kids know what's up. These people know what's up, and it's scary, man. It's scary just to think. It's like where do we go from here?
yeah.
Are we headed to civil war? Maybe.
I'm hoping that the country is. I really have a strong hope that the country would stave that, because there's not going to be anything positive that comes from that. There's going to be nothing positive that comes from that, and I think that there's enough folks, because even most Republicans that I know all have completely distanced themselves from what happened at the Capitol. They all do not advocate for what those terrorists did at the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking if there's that much of a mind frame and that much of a attitude towards what happened, I think that same attitude will be amplified with any indications of a civil war.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that you have such an extreme there.
Uh-huh.
There's such an extreme there, and rightfully so. There's such an extreme other side too, where at some point in time they're going to collide.
But I don't think. But what the difference between this and what the Civil War was? That was a national mentality. You know what I'm talking about?
It's national now, though.
No. What I'm saying is, literally, it was north south. Didn't matter what your opinion was. You had to choose a side, and I don't see us getting to that point. As bad as it is, I don't see us getting to that point yet.
You don't think
You know what
so?
I'm saying? I don't think it's there yet, because I think there's enough people who are disgusted with what happened in Washington that I don't think that would be a thing.
No, I think you'd be naive to think that that's not a possibility.
Shit, we already getting killed before this thing.
Which is why it's like, man, that's why it's A1 head to the gun range again.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask y'all when y'all want to shoot again.
You know
we
what I'm
need
saying?
to.
It's head to the gun range again, because I don't feel safe in these situations, man. I just think that if it's so easy for you to run up in the Capitol, it's easy for you to come and kick the door down at the crib.
You run my shit up. You feel me? At this point, you got to be on your toes. I'm leaving for Vegas on Thursday. I got to be on my toes out there at all times. You don't know what people thinking or how people feel out there that didn't get to go storm the Capitol and do what they want to do. So I'm like, I'm really not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You got to really stay to yourself. But at the same time, I can't live in this world in fear. I still got to, go day by day. The president changing don't necessarily change my life. I got to still do what I need to do. Still be on my toes with the police out here, because you don't know, any day could be my day. I ain't trying to be that person.
And that's another thing too.
I guess I have a little bit more. I guess I have a little bit more faith in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
You know what's ill,
It's
though?
crazy, but I do.
You know what's ill, though? Is all the current events swept under the rug that the officers in the Jacob Blake shooting was basically let off.
Oh yeah.
That got swept under the rug with current events. That's nuts.
Yeah.
We was just going just marching up and down the street over George Floyd, and then this happens, and it's like the world is so convoluted that we didn't get a chance to properly recognize that, which is insane.
Same with Breonna Taylor. As soon as that verdict happened, it's super interesting to even watch the NFL right now and just still see everything on the back of everyone's helmets and what used to be a subject of commentary for even the commenters at times. They would mention what they were wearing on the back of their helmets and stuff like that. I feel like that stuff's not even being said anymore. It's literally just an ornament now.
But that's
it's Chris said exactly. That's a great point. I remember we was talking about this on the podcast, and I was like, the most dangerous thing that we can do is make something like that become an ornament, or become like it becomes something where it's status, or it's a trend or something like that. And now it feels like that. It's like a brand.
Yeah.
And that's and it shouldn't
It's not
be.
a brand.
We talking about the lives of African American people being killed by police, and we sitting up here making it a brand. Not even
just African American, people of color. I've seen people of color.
Yes.
And I've even seen if I'm not mistaken, it was the little white kid that got killed at one of just the marches that happened. You know what I'm saying? Or if he wasn't killed, he was like severely injured, if I'm not mistaken. I remember seeing the video for it. But it's just anything dealing with this particular topic. But like, I'm gonna say this one more time: if you are in here with us right now, we appreciate all y'all that's in here with us right now. I can't talk when I'm trying to talk fast. Make sure you share the stream right now. Make sure you share the stream right now, and make sure that you tell people what we're talking about. We would love to have you guys' comments, have this be interactive the entire time. You know.
Yeah, I'm reading them shits. That's y'all got some good stuff. I appreciate y'all for real.
Yo, I mean, it's like, we ain't here for the fun, but the thing is, man, is that the world come first when it comes to this type of shit. It's like, you gotta talk about it. We can't be goofballs and shit all the time.
And here's the thing: this podcast was originally created to have fun, to talk about funny stuff. Like that was the point. Like Nytelife was gonna be like the voice of reason. D Roc was the comedian, and I was gonna be the wild card. Like that was like the point of this podcast. But this podcast, we would be irresponsible to not talk about stuff that's actually going on, to act like stuff is not actually happening. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, intense subjects, but we got to talk about it.
Yeah, so, appreciate y'all tuning in, and thank you. And if y'all can continue to make comments, we'll put them on the screen or whatnot, man, and bring up questions. What's burning to you right now? If it's something that you feel like that's not being covered in regards to this situation, man, hit it.
Yeah,
for sure.
So they go see. Look, they go Harath. Harath say things haven't been fun for a while. Real talk.
You ain't lying.
That is the truth.
But shit is getting better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least I ain't gonna lie.
Come on.
In my mind, just for stuff that's happening for me, I'm not gonna lie. Stuff's getting better for me right now. I got
a selfish ass.
I got 2 shows. I got another one on the way. I ain't gonna lie. Life is good, but at the same time, Harath, I feel you, bro. Ain't been fun for a while.
He running around in this little bubble talking about my life is good. I was like,
shit, I'm in this bubble rolling. That bubble is rolling. That shit's on the fucking roll. I gotta do something.
So I feel like we talk on this podcast about COVID every goddamn podcast. But we still have to talk about it. And it's like, man, are we sheltering in place again? Because this is getting crazy.
Pretty much.
I don't see that happening again. I mean,
ain't we shelter in place now? We on a lockdown. Here we is. We on a lockdown.
Kind of. Not like from March to June, or was it June? What was it about, like March to like May?
No, we was in it. I think we was in it longer than that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we should get out within the next 2-3 months. We should be out, like fully out.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like there's so much stuff happening in regards to people catching this shit, and it's like more people are dying, and the numbers are going crazy. The bed situation is all messed up. As soon as like the holidays came around, people got the loving, and then we was right back where we started. Nuts, man.
Telling you.
Nuts.
Not got to love it.
So
Seriously.
I mean, hey,
shoot,
so
relationships were started and ended during this time, man. It was.
Hey, so
they
the
were
homie,
crazy.
the homie Sean Thomas asked, "Are you getting the vaccine?" That was actually one of the topics we was gonna have too.
Keep that up.
Getting vaccinated or not?
Go ahead. I'll let y'all go first.
Yes.
Okay.
My wife already got it. So at this point,
It
why
makes
not?
sense. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Manny B Shy in the building. What's happening, Manny?
Harvey, what's up? What you doing? You did it?
You know
you
what?
doing it?
I'm gonna take cues from my wife, man. We're talking about it. I don't think that she wants to get it. And
Okay.
if she doesn't get it, then I'm not going to, because
My question
I
is,
just
why is everyone so reluctant? I
Well-
mean, I get why, because it's so new.
True.
Sure, pasteurized milk was new until we realized it was safe to drink. I'm just saying. Windshields in cars.
How you
was
gonna
new
make a
before we realized-
comparison to some windshields and some milk
everything,
to a
because
goddamn
everything
thing that
is
you put in your
scary
body
when
that's
it's
changing
new.
your DNA? You don't get the
No,
fuck
it's
out
not
of here with
changing your
that.
DNA.
It is.
No, it's not.
It absolutely
it's
is.
No, it's not. It's the RNA from the virus.
It's not.
It's the RNA from
but-
the virus.
but
It's
the-
not
but
changing
the
your
problem,
DNA.
The problem with this is that we don't know. That's
I do
my
know
that's my
the
problem.
science is saying what it is.
So you just go. So it's just science tells you. Science
He
tells you
ready.
everything. And you just run up behind science.
I
He just come up like, go ahead. You ain't got to tell me what's in it. Go ahead. Just hit me.
like
Hit me
this.
one time.
My faith number one is in God, straight up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect that.
That's number one. And then I believe science. It's proven. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I don't know.
Yo,
I
it's
believe God first, then science.
I don't know. I don't know. It's
Who Omar is going in right now?
here you go.
All right, fact
look,
checker, check it for us. Tell us how good
throwing
it
them
is.
facts out right now, dog.
But I'm saying I don't listen. Me, because I work in the hospital now, it's a no. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a no. The only reason I would even do it is if they mandated it. And the only reason I'm not,
right?
oh, it's gonna come. I know that, and sooner or later I'll have to get it. I know that. But my whole thing is, it's just like anything else. You want to compare it to milk? Let me tell you something. I compare it to PS4s, PS3s, and PS2s. They all had problems on the first try. They all had to fix some shit on the first try.
I hate you for
that's not
debunking
right.
my argument.
Fix
I
that
hate
real
you
quick.
for debunking my argument.
Fix
I
that.
hate
Take
you.
that out. Put that
Hell
in.
yeah.
Because I seen, let me tell you, I seen a black nurse that got Bell's palsy, and that shit scared the heck out of me after that because her whole face was drooped.
But they
I
said
could be that
was,
one in a
they said
million.
That was a 1 in a million, and it was temporary. That was
Listen,
not a permanent thing for her.
Dude,
this can't be temporary. This face gotta stay the same, my brother. I swear, this is money. If I come to the stage and get the "How are you doing?" What I do, they're gonna laugh me off the stage without me telling a joke or tell me, "Yo, it's okay." You know, you always got grandma on the front that be like, "It's okay, baby. It's okay. Keep doing what you do." I don't want to keep doing what I'm doing. My face fucked up. I can't do that.
I don't even think it was for like. I'm gonna look it up. Matter of fact, Omar, do me a favor. Look that
Fact
up.
checker. Yeah, Omar.
Fact
checker.
Bell's-
Let's
the
fact check
palsy.
that.
And it wasn't Bell's palsy because Bell's palsy is an actual clinical disease. It was just palsy. It was
They got
temporary
it.
version. It was a temporary case of palsy.
Oh, that's a singular version.
So
Okay,
you
she got the palsy. Okay, she got the pause.
You got
Okay.
I love why
The
do
remix
why
version.
do our people always put the in front of diseases?
Because you got to.
You got the
She got the Bell's palsy. That's shit. That the palsy. I don't care. She got it.
Okay, here you go. Fact checker, hit it. Look, there we go.
Here we go.
mRNA vaccine is a protein inhibitor designed to coat the COVID vaccine and block the viral transmission versus other vaccines that are retroviruses designed to generate an autoimmune response.
Okay.
So,
But is that shit gonna stop you from growing an arm out your back?
no, you're not going to grow an arm out of your back.
No, it's not.
Good
It's not.
Lord.
Yes, you are.
My thing is though, because they said that you get it. They say you can get the vaccine, but then people said you can still catch it at this time still. So what's the point of getting it if you can still catch it?
Put that on screen too. Come on.
Fact checker.
Yeah, this guy.
The palsy is temporary and not. It's actually not at
Oh,
all
okay.
common.
If he's gonna keep doing this, we're gonna have to put him on the payroll. I'm gonna have no money for that shit. So
We appreciate you, Omar. Keep checking stuff for us, bro.
Enough for you, Omar.
I'm with you on beta testing. This man is on fire right now in the corner.
Man,
Oh, look at him. He's just going off.
Nah, man. I need to. I'm gonna be the first person with the PS4, PS5 rather. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to be all through Vegas, running through the city looking for that thing. I'm telling you, that's the goal. They're going down there.
Oh, to actually get a legit PS5?
Well, I mean, it's to actually have fun because it's my birthday and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's also to go search for a PS5 out there too. Unless Omar, you fact checker, can you find me a PS5 out there, please, my brother? I appreciate you. Put it up in the comments when you got it. I got you. I pay the money.
And I totally understand, Omar. The vaccines are not cures. I get that, but we take a flu vaccine every year. Every year.
Yeah,
we understand it's not a cure, but it is an inhibitor. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in regards to just COVID in general, man, it's like, we know people work in healthcare, we work in healthcare, all that type of shit. The problem for me is now I don't necessarily think it's safe to be out in certain spots. I think we've been rolling the dice for so long and we good. And I see so many people that come back and that's getting hit, and it's hitting too close to home. We got sick homies. You know what I'm saying? The homie Bad Seed that came out that's roaming around out here in the West Coast is from the East. Shout out to him. Hope he good. He worried. He have a scare right now. Nice. And a couple of our other homies is going through it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be putting people on blast. I only said that because it was on Facebook. But it's not a game, man. It's not a game. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta make sure you wear a mask. You gotta make sure that you wash your hands. You gotta make sure that you're not all up in people's faces and putting yourself at jeopardy, because we losing people because people don't know how to. They don't know how to just understand that order and not being places. It's nurses going out, kicking it, and coming back and then helping people at group homes, and then they dying. Yeah. Like, it's you cannot play with this shit. This is not a joke. So, you got to be careful where you going and who you putting yourself in. And like, hey, Sean, I tell you, we are. Our friends, we're pretty much family. We have a get together every New Year, and we had to kill that, which hurt us so much, because that's one of the real times that we all can get together and just be around each other and kick it, because we all so busy with shit. And as much as it hurts, I still understand it, because we don't want to put ourselves in jeopardy. And I think that people have to really stop saying, well, you know what, I still got to live. And that can't be an excuse for you to go out here and spread this virus.
Yeah, that's a big fact. Yo, you know what's funny is I literally was just having a conversation with folks, and I'm definitely not going to put them on blast because I know they may somewhat get access to this. But they were basically saying stop order is communism. And the fact that we only have access to this one vaccine and and then telling us where we can and can't go is communism. And I'm like, that's not communism. That's a medical response to a pandemic. There's nothing communist about that. If we were a situation to where we were just free and they were like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, right? That might be communism or socialism, however you want to spin that. But a medical response to a pandemic, to whether or not you want to believe it or not, is killing folks in orders to stave off more deaths. It's not communism. It's really crazy to me. And these are the mindsets of individuals who are anti-mask, just regulatory things that have been enacted in order to stop the spread. You know what I'm saying? nuts, man. And honestly, I look at it like this. You heard it here first. I know a lot of people might be afraid of this because it definitely hinges on biblical implications. I guarantee you, those who do not have that vaccine are going to be severely limited on the things they can and can't do, i.e., get on the plane. Just saying.
I feel that way. Although, that's funny because, we went to Las Vegas and we had to get on the plane, and they had us asshole to elbows in there, and I was like scared as shit, dude. Like, this is crazy. I thought that they was gonna space it out and social distance and all this other stuff, and they did that at the airport. You couldn't be close to somebody at the airport, but they'll sit your ass right next to somebody in a plane. I'm like, that's
what city you was
crazy.
flying out of?
About that bread, bro.
Out of Sac.
I'm flying out of Stockton. I'm praying they different on their regulations. They probably not, though. They probably even tighter on. They probably even looser on them.
Guarantee you can forget that.
Yeah, I know Stockton ain't.
The airlines are suffering so much from this whole pandemic. It's about making dollars for them right now.
Yeah, and the flight was cheap. They finna sit me next to somebody that got some gas. They better not. They better not do that.
I'd rather be around the person who got gas in the cough.
Yo,
I'd rather be around nobody, dog. Fuck that.
Yo, I seen Fauci on Button, and he said the circulation in the airplanes is the best. Is probably the best case scenario situation on airplanes.
Hell
and I was
like,
that's what Fauci said.
That's a joke I tell all the time on stage.
Fauci
Hell no. I'm good. I'm about to be masked up. I'm gonna get one of the masks that can shoot air into my face. I need one. I'm gonna get the whole hood from like my Kaiser job. That bitch gonna be on the whole ride. They gonna be talking to me, but bro, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Sean comment up though.
And Sean said his family just got it. Prayers up to y'all, man. My niece and nephew over there. That shit is terrible, man. I'm sorry.
I was laughing at the comment, by the way.
Appreciate you, Sean. Cause I ain't never been on Spirit. That's cool. I ain't even riding on that. That's cool.
Yeah. Go ahead and go on Southwest and get your ass towed up.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, you watch. Hey, I'm gonna tell everybody on this.
Drag homie down the aisle. What airline was that?
That was Spirit. That was Spirit.
United.
We was on Frontier, so but it was still crazy. That was just, man. I'm
gonna be real with you. I'm about to be putting everything on my story. So everybody who on here, look out for my story. You gonna see how the flight is, how I feel about the flight, how I feel about the person next to me on the flight, how I felt after I got off the flight. You gonna see everything. Just watch out for me. I'm telling you, it's about to be crazy. Cause I'm gonna talk my shit.
All right, so.
Sorry.
Since we got a captive audience, man, and y'all in the chats over there going up, is there anything that y'all want us to talk about? Anything else? We're letting y'all pick shit out of here.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that. I want answers from these people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate y'all questions. I appreciate y'all questions, Omar, Sean. Y'all going in. I appreciate y'all. But I got some real questions because this is something I guess I've been going through myself, and it ain't necessarily been put on me, but I've been like put it on myself necessarily. And the question I've asked myself is, am I willing to give up what I love for who I love? You know what I'm saying? Is that something now y'all men are married, y'all still able to do everything y'all want to do in life. Now we run this back, or maybe we run it right now. If the woman you with tells you music is it, you're done, you can't do no more music, I don't want to hear another beat, nothing in this motherfucking house. What do you do at that point? How do you feel? And do you say, yo, I'm done with music, forget it? Now, you could also run it back to your old days. Like, yo, back in the day, I'd have been like, hell no, I'm doing my music, fuck you. But now, it's different. Yeah. How would you say?
I wouldn't be able to hear over the sound of me laughing at that bullshit. There's no way I'm giving up. There's no way I'm giving up what I love. That's like me asking her to give up what she loves, and I wouldn't do that to her. So, music is gonna be here. It's gonna be here until they put me in the ground. So that's not even an option. And if you want to talk about that, then I suggest you go ahead and go on go on Tinder right now, because it's not popping. I'm not about to get that up. I love you. I love you. I love you, honey. I love you, honey. You know I love you. And I know you wouldn't ask me about music, but nah, bro.
Sandman said not Tinder.
No.
Peace.
He goes with what he knows. Leave him alone. He knows that's what he knows. He knows Tinder.
No.
Good night.
He knows that name. Oh man, but okay, I feel that. That dude said, "If you love crack, I understand it." Man, this man Omar's on fire right now.
For me, I know that my wife endures a lot of what I do right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes time to do this, when it comes time to do the gauntlet, which happens every other Thursday on Facebook. Go to the facebook.com/gauntlet beat battle. But anyway, so when it comes to doing music, when it comes to doing 10 City music, when it comes to doing the gauntlet, when it comes to doing the podcast, you know, like she doesn't even ask questions. Like I just like today, I was just like, yeah, we podding tonight. It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So she supports me, and I have to give her props, and I love her for it. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love her for it. So it's I guess odd for me to think that she would flip the script like that. And the only reason is because when she met me, I was doing music.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I picked up a hobby like last minute. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I wanna get into rodeo clowning. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have a future.
It's time to switch up the whole game. That's funny, man. Okay, let's see. I couldn't imagine a woman. I don't know.
Couldn't imagine a woman or dude, I don't know, who loved me telling me to stop doing something I love. Yep.
Now I'm not saying, okay, so I mean, I feel like y'all just, boom, y'all running with it. I mean more like life is blowing up. Let's say that. Sean, you too. Let's say life is blowing up. Y'all is
blowing up. Give me the example.
You're gone. You doing shows with Busta. You traveling constantly. You ain't came home in 6 months and sat down really in the house.
So you're telling me at this point the money is coming in.
Money flowing. You're not really around though no more.
I don't know any female in their right mind. Yo, when the money is coming in, it's gonna tell you not to do something,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you
out there smutting, you out there smutting and slutting. All right, cool. Maybe.
If you traveling the world and you interning, then yeah, you need to give that shit up because you're not making any money. But man, what, dude? I'm out here. You said I'm on the same card as Buster. Shit, I'm pulling in some dollars.
You moving? You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing big shows. There's constant women in your face. I'm not saying you're doing them, but there's constant women in your face. Your wife know this.
If she know I'm not smutting or slutting. And I can verify these things.
Yeah, man.
I can verify these things. There's gonna be a lot of pictures taken in your bedroom. Like, yo, show me the room. All right,
Lynn said, "Why I got to be Busta though? Busta hot right now."
Because that's their idol. I ain't say that because I say that because Sandman say he would love to work with Busta. That's why I say that. I think Sandman. I mean, I don't know. Nytelife might have somebody different. I just say that because I know Sandman love Busta. That's his person.
I really do.
Yeah, you feel me? That's why I say that. Because I mean, me, I wouldn't give a damn.
You somehow hear this, bro. Come out.
Yeah. Because me, I don't give a damn. Busta tell me to come on trip. I'm like, what I'm going for, nigga? I ain't nobody you need.
You know he got the hottest.
What you talking about?
Right now, right?
What if you was the comedy act to open his show? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I've never understood a comedy act opening for a concert.
God. You a comedian.
I'm still learning that. Hey, don't get me wrong. I did it for y'all, and I fucks with it. I'm new to it. I ain't never done that before. It's different. It's a different type of thing. If any of y'all was there, hey, let me know how y'all felt about it, because y'all all in the comments.
You opened our show.
That's what I'm saying. It was weird, but I did it, and I felt hella cool about it, but I just didn't know it was like a common thing. Like, this shit be happening. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then we all on Busta's tour. Fuck it. Yeah, what up, Busta? Nigga, salute. Oh, I'm wrong hand. Salute, my nigga. I'm with you. Let's do this. Big Buster, I'm with you, my nigga. Raha, raha. I know all that shit. I do that. Yeah. Shit.
That's how I know cats don't know Buster catalog. When they go straight back to Whut.
Come on, man. I was all on JD Fox show with that shit. I was loving that. Other than that, I got the one bar he spit with Chris Brown when he was going dumbass fast. I can't do that shit. I get too high. I'm be real with you. I get too high to be doing some shit like that. So
you get winded.
Yeah, you feel me? I had a chick do that with me one time. She just spit that whole verse. I was like, bitch, is you tired after that? Like, go sit your ass down. You wasted all my time me listening to that. Sit your ass down. God.
You know, you ain't say that. If she was fine for real, you ain't say that too. You was like, girl,
I said, girl, you was fire.
That fool said, girl, that was dope. That was
I was like, girl, you was fire. Let me rub your back. Come sit down real quick. Let me rub your back. I let her know. But now she hearing this and now she's saying this. Yes, you was trash. Just letting you know, I was so tired. I did not want to hear that at no 10:30 at night, right before New Year's fucking hit. You blowing my ear with that bull. Go sit down somewhere.
D like, hey, your breath control is trash.
Man, and her breath was on hit. She been smoking and drinking. I'm like, girl, you strong in the mouth. Come on now. I was like, did you see? I remember she was talking to me. I was like, did you see the Tyson and Roy Jones fight? They was hitting hard. Like, your breath.
Right now.
I offered her some gum. She said no. I was like, you was being disrespectful to your own mouth. You crazy. Woo. She hurt my stomach. I'm hurting right now just thinking about that, bro. Y'all messing me up. Come on. Ooh. That's what I felt. Shit. You found the right beat for me because I needed that one at that moment. Shit.
So, considering that we in the music, is there any like out the window predictions that you got for the music for the year of music?
I got a crazy out the window
anything crazy. What you got?
Space cowboy, trap, EDM, dubstep, country music taking over.
I don't even know how to feel about that.
I can't believe I asked you for a serious take. To bring us back on some music shit.
Here's the thing.
And then you come up with cowboy bebop bullshit.
Look, I'm gonna give you the real one. I don't know where it's actually gonna go because I feel like there's been a lot of surprises musically, and COVID was actually a catalyst for a lot of really, really cool stuff happening last year. Since we're kind of still in there, but not really to the degree that we were around March, I think people are going to be itching to try to get back on stage soon. So I think that's, if we're going to talk what's actually to happen this year, depending on the circumstances, I think we're going to start trying to see shows more this year is what I think is going to happen.
You know, that's interesting because I do want to talk about that too, because with the live show kind of going to the wayside right now, what's your view on the whole online virtual show experience? What's your view?
That's what Omar said. Put that up.
Oh, I had some ill. Mike Strange hit me and told me that on Oculus they had
you told me.
Had what's the name? Who show was that? Who show was that?
Wasn't Travis Scott?
No, it was your boy God damn, what's that?
Man on the Moon.
You guys talking about Kid Cudi?
Yeah. Kid Cudi.
He had a live show and you can go on the Oculus and watch the show with your friends.
As if you were there.
Like you were there.
Yeah.
He was like, you need to get on and go up in there. That is
they finna sell hella Oculus now. Watch. They finna sell hella of them.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's like, I guess you're like an avatar and you can like turn around and look at other people and like interact with other people as if you were actually in the crowd, which is crazy. Like, I was like, that is the most genius thing I've heard of in a long time. And honestly, I'm surprised that that's not being publicized a lot more.
Oh, like, it is. This year is going to be the year.
You know?
Yeah, they're going to be doing more this year.
That's going to be a lonely ass person's best friend right there, dude. And be like, I could just go anywhere. You could just, I mean, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Because we got folks that do online shows and stuff like that, and I think that's cool if you have the right setting and you have the right following and all of that stuff. But I think that's
gonna be hard for indie artists
out of this world, man.
That's gonna be a super hard thing for indie artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to do a lot of grassroots to make that go up, and we gonna do that.
Omar is right though. Omar is right that the fight nights, that's going to be more, especially with what Mike Jones and them did. I mean, not Mike Jones, what Mike Tyson and Roy Jones did. Yeah. And now that Snoop Dogg got his own little league, oh, trust me, concerts is gone. They're going to have a whole bunch of concerts running through that thing. They're going to definitely get their money off that. The pay-per-views.
Half of that fight was a show. Let's be real.
It was. It really was. Shitty performances, but still a show, because they were all trash. I ain't gonna lie. Not one person made me go,
St.
yo,
John
this
was all right.
who?
St. John was all right. St. John was all right.
Lil Jon? Who?
St. John was all right. St. John was all right.
I don't even know his name. That's why I said all right.
But French's shit though,
doo-doo.
boy.
Only thing I like about Wiz because he lit a joint. Other than that, I didn't care about Wiz's performance. That wasn't really. I wasn't like moved. It was like, yo, bro, light that weed though. That's tight. You could do that in there. That's what okay. Then Snoop did it too. Snoop performance had me lit because he got to kind of go back in the day and kill it. You know what I'm saying? That was tight. Other than that, though, it was up in the air. It was pretty much whatever. See, look, put up Lorenzo. Lorenzo said St. John was kind of okay.
He said, yeah, okay, that's what I said. I said he was all right. He was all right. He wasn't, what I'm saying? He wasn't a world beater, but he was all right.
Oh, hold on. Omar got one.
Super dope.
What is a world beater? I just want to pause there.
What is this?
I can't hit you with the 1970 commentator phrases.
Okay, Omar. I wouldn't watch Chris
shit?
Brown. I wouldn't watch Chris Brown because I don't want to see him do all that pelvic thrusting and all that shit. I ain't got no time for that.
You know what?
Busta would be cool. Beyonce, I mean, you're talking about paying a lot of money for a woman that's going to give you the world. I'm not going to lie. If she perform, it's going to be all out. And I don't think Snoop Dogg got money like that.
I just wonder how they can make it some type of 4D experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than, the Oculus and stuff like that, but like, what can they do? Because a big part of performing is interacting with your crowd. You know what I'm saying? And it's very singular from the artist standpoint in this current climate. So how could they change that and incorporate more 4D things? And I think once they crack that nut, it's going to be
I think that Oculus shit is probably the closest thing that you're going to get right now, man, to being able to interact. Because I think that's what's missing. It's like, dude, you watching it at home. It's almost like when you watching sporting events now.
Yeah.
You see things happen and you cheer and all of that, but it's just you, and that shit is so empty. And you don't even have the crowd, and the players don't have the crowd, and all of that shit. It's just like that's going to give you an opportunity. The Oculus shit is going to give you an opportunity. What up, Mike? That is going to give you an opportunity to experience it in a different light, and I think that gives you more closeness to whatever artist that you watch and perform. The shit's gonna be the wave, man. It's gonna be the wave.
Yeah, all VR games is gonna take over. I think pretty much for the if they get in now, they can take over for the next 3 to 4 months because LA is pretty much locked down. They gonna be like the last place to open. It seemed like in California, as far as I see, just because they going through it. You know what I'm saying? They constantly having hella stuff going on, so it's kind of up in the air there. So I would say if you live in LA and you ain't moving, it's time to get in that virtual reality game. Especially if you're a big name. Anybody will buy Oculus. It's only like $250. Shit, if you ain't got $250, you know what I'm saying? You really need to be working. You need to figure out what you're doing with your life.
No,
Yo, I want to take a moment real quick.
Yep.
Brain.
Hey, you caught him Brian again.
I'm trying to fix that right now. Why you gonna bring it up? I'm trying to fix it.
That's that dude right there.
Hate
there we
him.
go.
Anyway,
there you go.
Brain. I want to take this time to publicly say my bad. I got dyslexia sometimes. I can't lie. I put the I with the A. You know what I'm saying? And that's on me. I promise you, if you're in the gauntlet next time, I will make sure I got your name right. Brain got blast because you had heat. I want to make sure they know that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to publicly, like I think I said it. I don't know if I said it to you in a DM or not. If I didn't, I meant to do it. But I definitely want to do it right now. Brain got blaps and he got heat. You know what I'm saying? So hope to have you back in the gauntlet. We're gonna do the next one on the 21st.
So I hate to keep plugging other stuff that we're doing, but please make sure you join us for the gauntlet next Thursday, 5 p.m.
Which is it's
5
still
p.m.
family
Pacific,
business because
8
it's me and
p.m.
Nytelife.
Eastern.
You know what I'm saying?
Please make sure that you join us over there. It is It is off the chain, and it's a great experience. I'm telling you, man.
Me, Nytelife, and the boy Lens Prague.
Be in the crowd. And I'm telling you, man, if you're in these chats be going up. Everybody interact with you is cool. Man, I'm telling you. What up, Dirty Water? How you doing, brother? I'm telling you, make sure that you check out the Gauntlet. It's a dope experience, man. I'm telling you, it's a great. Yeah, thank you, man. It's a great platform. And shout out to Lens too, man. You know, we wish you, brother. Thank you for coming in. That's our brother. That's our brother right there. So, seeing that everything is shut down. Oh, you said you going on. You going out of town this weekend? You flying out?
Me? I leave Thursday. I get out of this. I leave out of California Thursday and go to Las Vegas.
So you getting flown out like some thought?
Yeah, to nobody. I'm getting flown out, and then even then, the actual strip, there's no clubs. You know what I'm saying? There's a few bars and food spots. I mean, casinos. I don't gamble, so I'm gonna be doing more or less stuff off the strip. You know, I might try to hit like a K1 Speedway if they got one of those. I'm trying to whip a little go-kart around the whole thing. I got a few friends out there, and then I possibly can get a show on Friday. So that's like my goal. You know, if I can get a show, get some people to recognize me, then I can start coming back regularly and start having more shit going on.
Man, you go hit a steakhouse or something? Damn, man.
Listen, I'm not a foodie. I don't be taking pictures of my food and stuff, but I'm about to eat. Come on now, I'm big. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm eating. Shit, I ain't gonna miss a meal. You know what I'm saying? That's guaranteed.
When that second Rock and Hard Place dropping?
Man, it's gonna be a little bit, just because I have to go. Once I come back from Vegas, then we're gonna shoot a little bit, and then we're gonna shoot another little bit after. What's that? The 22nd, after that next weekend. So hopefully we should have the second episode out by the middle of February, and then the third episode.
Y'all some fools for that too, but I watched that show, bro.
Hey, I appreciate everybody in the comments. Check that out. I got a show on YouTube. Please let me know what y'all think. It's called Roc and Hard Place. No K. Everything else you know how to spell. You should know how to spell. You should graduate high school. Roc and Hard Place. Dead serious. Roc and Hard Place on YouTube. You'll see a picture of me and a dude sitting next to me. Watch it. I'm telling you, it's definitely funny. Hey, it's a good little thing.
Hey, I'll
drop that link right now.
I watched it. I wish I had a catheter because I almost pissed my pants.
See, the thing about it is, I actually need you brothers for like the third episode. So we're gonna discuss that because I need y'all for like music stuff. This is gonna be more like a. We're going to talk about it offline. I don't need people knowing what's coming. But we're going to get some stuff worked out with y'all. So we're going to get that happening.
That'll work.
Hey,
definitely.
D, send me the you got to send me the link. Matter of fact, I'll grab
I'm dropping it right now.
You got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Look at Sandman being proactive and shit.
Sandman, hey.
I don't sit on the sidelines, baby.
We got Omar the fact checker and Sandman the fast mover. You know what I'm saying? We on fire up in this motherfucker. We good.
So there it is, Roc and Hard Place. Make sure you click on that. Make sure you watch it. It's dope. It's so funny, man. Go check him out.
Please. All right.
Hey, Omar hit you with the exotic racing. You could go do that while you out there.
Omar, you became my best friend, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. I might even take a friend out. You know what I'm saying? See what's happening.
Not bad.
Definitely.
Anything else? Car racing. I'm trying to drive some supercars.
Anything else you folks is trying to cover?
My mental health is fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Being in this house being so long, I ain't gonna lie. Mental health is a real thing. As far as because growing up in the black community, and we always say this, it's not a common thing for black men to be like, yo, man, I'm struggling with my mind. You know what I'm saying? Or just in general, I'm just struggling with life. Yeah. So the fact that and I'm in a position now where I'm kind of starting over. I'm single again. I'm trying to really learn, how to love myself again and really, figure that out.
I didn't know you were single, bro.
I just became single not too long ago. I'm in a position where I want somebody to match my hustle. You know, that's my whole goal in life. Somebody that I got a car, I got a job, I got a house. I got all three things a woman want in a man.
I
I
definitely
just want
have an
somebody to match me.
I definitely have offline thoughts for you.
Listen, we're gonna talk about it, you know. But you know that's just my thing. I
Right
want
now,
somebody.
you should be having a good time. You should be having a good time.
I should.
Right,
And I think it's also partially because I'm in the house and we on lockdown kind of out here that I ain't able to really fully go out there and kind of live life and feel like I'm worth something out here in this world. So I think that's just kind of fucking with me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this too, man, and not to downplay the mental health piece of it. So
Yeah.
if you need something, let me know, and I'm serious about that.
Definitely.
But I often wonder what dating looks like during this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet a girl, possibly with her mask on at the supermarket or something, and you like, oh, she dope. But then you got to be like, when last time you had a COVID test?
You feel me? That's a common question now. My top questions coming to it, and now it's not even let's go out to eat. It's let me FaceTime you. Now I gotta take 2 hours out of my day now to sit here with my phone in my face, like, how you doing? My name D. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm feeling you, this, that. And it's like the top questions is, do you have kids? Did you get your COVID test? How you feel about COVID? Are you afraid? If they like, no, I'm not tripping. Bitch, I'm tripping. I'm tripping right now. So you gotta go.
Hey, you just coughed? Did you just cough?
Yeah, you feel me? Like even if you cough through the phone, I'm like, hey, hold on.
I swear to
Where
God,
your
you got two more sniffles before I hang this goddamn phone up.
Look, I'm telling you, it's just the position we in. So it's like, you know, dating is different.
Hey, Brain, I appreciate you for that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's I often wonder what hooking up looks like during COVID. I'm like, you can't do that.
Imagine what I'm about to be going through in Vegas. If I see something, I'm like, hey, let me see you in 2 weeks. Come down to Tracy. I'm gonna come down to Sacramento. I'm gonna put you in a little spot for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it happen after.
This fool gonna have Q-tips on deck.
Shit, my job gonna
the temp gun. He gonna have the temp gun.
Exactly. My job gonna provide me the temp gun. They gonna be like, yo, just go ahead and take that home. All right.
The COVID test is the new foreplay and shit.
For real. She be like, I want to kiss you. Hold on.
Sexy.
Hold on.
Hold your head back. Hold your head back. Let me.
Oh, you 100. What's wrong with you today? you gotta go. I'm kicking people out. I ain't playing that.
You imagine getting real hot and heavy with a girl. It's just, yeah, girl, man. You might be kissing a little bit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you hear.
I'm telling you.
Hey, baby, whisper in my ear. Clorox.
Look, I'm telling you, the word protection means something totally different now. You feel me? Do you got protection? I do, actually. Let me scan your fucking head real quick. Go ahead. Let me know what's going on. How you feeling? No, you got the other protection. I got that too, but let's get this right. Let's get you right here, though. How you feeling?
Yo, put Brain comment up.
That man said I spit my drink out. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, Brain. This is how I feel, bro. Come watch me at a show. This is how I talk like this on the stage. This is how I feel. I'm telling you, this is how I feel all day. Dating is different, man. I don't even feel comfortable with a girl farting. You think coughing and sneezing is okay now? I used to say you gotta wait 6 months to a year before you can fart in front of me. A cough now, bitch, you gotta wait 4.5 months. I don't even know what's your history in life. Like, how do you? How often do you see a doctor?
I gotta hear you not cough for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, you can't have no injuries around me. Nothing. You can have a knee injury. I think you got COVID. I don't. You know what I'm saying? My mind goes straight to COVID. How your knee hurt? I don't know. I got hit. You got hit.
How your knee hurt?
Yeah. Oh, I got hit by a car. That car probably had COVID. Watch out. Go ahead, back up. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. It's over.
What you mean you got a hangnail? Go get tested.
You go ahead. I remember when I was working in the car center, a lady said, I got chronic pink eye. I was like, but you got COVID. That's COVID right there.
No, she got chronic eating the booty.
She be digging. I think she's a digger. I think she's a personal digger. You know what I'm saying? She be digging in her butt and then rub her eye. I know she got COVID. I know that bitch got COVID right now this day. I can imagine she got COVID. If you got chronic pink eye, that's not even a thing. Chronic don't even go with pink eye. But this bitch got chronic pink eye. She got COVID. That bitch got COVID.
Yo, I'm glad we were able to laugh today, dog.
Like, real.
So glad we were able to laugh.
Nah, we was about to go down that road, and then
you
rescued it because
I did.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was gonna get into the virtual hug bag. Like, oh man, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, nah. This helped me. This helped my mind. I'll be real with you. Just talk about some shit helped my mind. Shoot, we good.
Everybody has helped when you know she ain't got no chronic pink eye.
Whoo, I'm telling you, that's another question on the list. How your eyes feel? They burning a little bit. You got pink eye? Is you feeling okay? Is it chronic? Oh no, it's not chronic. It just happened one time. Okay. If it happened again, it's just chronic. Too much. Yeah, one more time, it's chronic. You chronic out here. I smoke the chronic. I don't do the chronic. You feel me? Right. I don't do that.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
What else on the topic? We got some other stuff. I know there was some other stuff on there. There was something else we was gonna talk about.
Oh shit, man. I was
how about the battle? Can we talk? Because I ain't gonna lie, I had some shit I want to talk about on the battle. I know y'all seen the E40 and Too Short battle.
Yo, Too Short was hating.
He was hating on every nigga that was a little bitch ass nigga. You feel me? You a little bitch. Y'all some bitch ass niggas out here.
He was hating on 40 because 40 was spanking him.
Hey.
40 was having a good time doing it.
They was drunk. They was both.
Let me tell you something.
No, the fact that he kept telling that dude to like, oh yeah, cut that off, put it on my joint. I was like, the short.
We already knew that was gonna happen. Well, you know that was gonna happen,
spanked, bro.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Short's my boy, but I knew he was gonna. I know that wasn't for competition for me. That was just me just kicking it and being a little
and I was in that mode at first until I seen how Short was moving. And big shouts out to Short. I love Short. To be fair, I love Short, but he was getting spanked. He was getting spanked heavy.
But see, for me, because I grew up more on E40, so E40 won to me because on the fact that I grew up on that man more. He was always at the parties, and the fact that his dancing was unbelievable. Bro was bringing back some of the oldest moves. I ain't never seen a nigga hit this. You feel me? I was like, okay, then he was Jimmy Two Toes out there.
I didn't know 40 Water could move like that. I'm not even.
Man, that big nigga was strutting his shit and then hitting it back. I was like, okay, then
some Bill Cosby shit. I was like, what is he? He just breaking. He's breaking all kinds of shit.
As an old man myself, I was like, look at the old man getting it, yo. I was like, old man swag, son. Let's get it.
Before you learn all that from the hyphy movement back in like 2005 and 6, let me tell you something. He looked like an old dude doing it, but he was stunting on him. No,
he was.
So many memes because of that. But you know
what? Though? I'm gonna tell you. You give Short. You're gonna have to give Short his flowers, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why is that? Though?
Anybody that can do the same thing for 30 years, and still get over, and still get over, and still be relevant. Like, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
True.
If that would be anybody else, we'd be like, oh, that's hella weak.
I will say about this, about y'all in the Bay. Y'all loyal.
Yeah.
We're going to ride for ours.
Y'all Bay Cats are loyal. You know what I'm saying? That's why Short has such a long career, because y'all loyal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, we put money on them tapes. Them tapes wouldn't sell without us.
All that's the tapes, I was buying him and 40 shit, and SIBO, and oh my God, and 415. I mean, I can keep on going. I ain't gonna do that.
I stay with the tapes for
E40. Craziness, man. Like, it's true. You know, if anything, it was a good celebration for the Betas to see, you know, them play the music. I really, the one part of me, which was hard for me, it was that there was two legends that they missed on promoting. And missed on showing love too. That passed is Rapping Ron from Bad Influence, and they didn't hit Seagram, and that was that kind of hurt my soul a little bit. That neither one of them brought neither one of those gentlemen up, but that's just nitpicking.
Yeah, they might have been
but
drunk.
it was a great event though.
It was. It definitely was. But see, the thing about it is the people that's like out of state, they, you know what I'm saying, they want to talk that shit that it was the lowest viewed. It ain't about the lowest view. Yeah, they try to run that on us. But even at the fact, it's like we watching because we, this is what we grew up on. We don't give a about the next person or who out there in the street. You feel me? When everybody else was on, we supported, we show love. You feel me? But when
was it really the lowest viewed?
I think it was like one of the lowest. I think they tried to say that, but at the end of the day, still was one of the best ones to me because that one was, you feel me? That was home. That's what I grew up on. I stayed as a kid listening to that stuff. So I love it.
I made sure to watch that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I caught like some of the Gucci Jeezy
Rick Ross. Oh, Gucci Jeezy, yeah.
But I made sure I tuned into the
I had that one.
And I'm from Virginia. I'm a Virginia boy.
You show love. You show love. That's real. You feel me? At the end of the day, that's love because
I'm gonna tell you something about Bay music and me. When I first got out here, you know what I'm saying? Because East Coast and West Coast are completely different. And like all the East Coast music was grimy, hard, like you know what I'm saying? And like I got out here and I heard Go stupid, when you do this old dance. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, this is trash. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And like for the longest time, I was like, yo, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't sound like the hip hop that I was accustomed to, right? And VA stand up, I see you, brain. But I'm gonna tell you the song that got me on Mac Dre and got me listening to Mac Dre and like paying attention to him. The first time I heard "There's a Song for You," I was on the train because "There's a Song for You," the track sounds like an East Coast track, the beat. You know what I'm saying? And it got me listening, and then I heard how Mac was coming on the track, and I was like, okay. And then, of course, when I heard "Tell Me When to Go," I was good after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was definitely good after that. You know, so much so fast like a NASCAR from Keek to Sneak. Like pick something from Keek, pick something from 40. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a definitely a Bay. I appreciate Bay music now. I didn't at first because I didn't get it.
It's so much more than that. Like there's so many records, man.
Oh yeah, I know.
I could be
and I'm learning. I could
now.
be here.
I could be here for 2 weeks straight telling you about records. That
hey, Omar said my wedding dance was "Tell Me When to Go." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much I appreciate Bay music now. Like when I got married, we mixed it. We did like a melody for our first dance, and "Tell Me When to Go" was part of it. Like I gig harder than anybody now. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
When I first got out here, it was like
none of that shit was hitting for you. I ain't gonna lie. I feel that. Shoot, I used to be like that when I used to go to Texas and be with my family. Policy. Yeah, that's real because that's how it was for us. I mean, it's like that going anywhere. You'll go to a place and be like, I ain't never heard this music. And you'd be like, this is popping out here in this city.
Hey,
and you start to grow with
it. So Brain said, Sicko made what beat? Which beat did he make, my guy? And shout out to him. Rest in peace on him passing in that car accident.
Man, my condolences.
And you know what's funny about that is that your story, as far as for East Coast, as far as for West Coast hip hop, is my story. For East Coast.
He made Thizzle dance. Dope. Because I love that song now. I can't lie. I love Thizzle dance now.
That come on at a club or a party, it's going down.
Hey,
yeah, it's going down.
It gets shut down.
Most definitely.
Thizzle dance, Get Stupid. Yellow Bus Rider from Fab. Like, forget it. Forget
Yeah,
it.
thanks, Brain. I'm finna put that as my intro song when I come in to do my shows now, bro. I appreciate that. I'm
There you
putting that
go.
on now.
What
Thank
you were
you.
saying about the difference between East
No,
Coast, West Coast?
no, I was saying that the way that the way that you experienced Bay music is the way that I experienced East Coast music. I got turned on to East Coast music because, like, you know, when I first started rapping, I thought I was gonna be Spice One Jr. and which is crazy with how I
Yeah.
rap now. But I listened to Illmatic, and that completely changed my whole view, changed my whole life, my whole just everything. Because the way that Nas rhymed on that,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that's
Shout out to the
dope.
GOAT.
I want to do that. And so then that turned me on to listening to listening to Wu Tang and to listening to Boot Camp. Boot Camp Click is
Oh God.
that is my heart and soul. Buckshot, OGC. You know what I'm saying? The representatives. Helter Skelter.
He
Man,
is
I'm
my
telling
favorite
you.
one of my favorite rappers, bro.
Yeah, man, like all of that shit. When as soon as I got put on the Nas, I started looking for everything East Coast, everything I could.
Yo, Brain, you funny, bro. Brain, he said, pause. I respect him, but I couldn't get into him.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that Nas picks the best production, but
He
I will
doesn't.
say that
He does not.
I will say that he is one of the most unique and best rhymers of all time. Period.
If we're talking about Pete Rock, though, because the world is yours, I'll bang right now.
Dude, Premier and Pete Rock
Yeah,
needs to
forget
just
it.
do a Nas album before he goes
Forget
out.
it.
If he do that,
I'm buying
then
it.
it's over. Then
Bye.
we get then as Nas fans we get the Nas album that we deserve.
Yeah.
If Pete Rock and and Premier does it, period.
Man, y'all introduction to music was good, man. Mine was not like that. Let me tell you, man. Definitely not like that. He got introduced to the East Coast. Look, I started off with we did have West Coast. My mom did play the West Coast. We did have some Snoop Dogg, some 1, 2, 3, until all that shit. But if it wasn't that, it was definitely some gospel music playing in my motherfucking house, man. Never would have made it. You know what I'm saying? Shackles off my feet so I can dance. You feel me? Oh, down by the riverside.
No.
We stayed.
I was raised in church, so I could tell you a whole lot of gospel music.
Dude,
a whole lot of gospel music, but I gravitated so much to hip hop around when I was like 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? Started gravitating towards the hip hop. So then I started getting into the old stuff. I remember eating Busta's albums. I remember eating the Fugees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could quote that whole album backwards to forward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wasn't like that. Say 16.
Man.
And don't get me started on Christian rappers because I can go down a long.
Didn't even know them. Only one I knew was the one that was on Fighting Temptation. That was the only one I knew. I thought he was the hardest Mexican Christian rapper I ever heard in my life. I ain't never heard Christian. I mean, we had him in our church.
Oh, you talking about T-Bone?
Yeah, I think that was his name.
I grew up on T-Bone.
See what I'm saying?
T-Bone is hard.
But I ain't know nothing about that stuff. You feel me? So at like 16, 17, my cousin introduced me to Lil Wayne. And let me tell you something. I thought I was like a slave finding out some shit I wasn't supposed to know. Because I was like, bro, what is this?
Out here?
He was like, yeah, bro, this Wayne, bro. He from Louisiana. I was like, he is? This is cool. And it just opened me up. You know what I'm saying? I started figuring out other stuff. But yeah, I started off gospel music only. And that was it.
So it was T-Bone for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Grits. I don't know if you know
about
the Grits. Grits
never
are
heard of them.
dope. They're from I think they're from Tennessee. This group called the Cross Movement. Cross Movement is like, we want to talk about lyrics. That's what I appreciated about them. They were like the Christian Wu-Tang.
Okay.
And they spit, bruh. I'm telling you, in 2021, them brothers spit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So the Cross Movement, the Grits, T-Bone, and there was a couple other like there's another guy named Lil Rascal. Yeah, he was more southern, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I grew up on Christian hip hop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, And I love the fact that like the beats weren't whack. Like the cats that I listened to anyway, the beats weren't whack. The rhymes were dope. Because that was always the case for a lot of Christian hip hop. Like the beats were trash and the raps were.
I didn't hear a Christian hip hop artist. It took me a while for that because I was just so entrenched in Bay Area slap.
Harvey didn't go to church.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
no,
Brain
I didn't.
said you know about Rascal.
Hey,
I feel you, bro. I definitely
didn't-
banged Rascal.
Yo, I didn't go to church. I did pass Martin Luther King Church on the way to the liquor store to go pick up my mom some beer and some cigarettes with the note. I did do that.
That's funny.
No, not with the
That's
note.
funny.
She gave you they gave you the beer and the cigarettes.
Hell yeah.
Back in the day, all you had to do was come with a note. That's true.
Hey, back when the Niners was winning everything, my mom used to bet the liquor store, the cat at the liquor store down on School Market. Used to bet his ass, and the 49ers used to whoop everybody ass, and she used to and I used to go home. I used to go down there. I had to collect. I had to go collect. Not lying.
Was she too litty to go get it herself? That's why you had to go.
My mom was always off it though. I love my mom. My mom was
that shit was like Crooklyn. Go down to the store. Give me that.
I wouldn't let my mom walk out the house.
she's a real
just stay,
one. Okay.
Hey, just stay here. I got you. Don't even worry about it. It's good. Just turn your music up. Your beer will be here in a minute.
Yeah.
Look,
Your brain said on mamas.
For real.
That's
man, for real.
Yo, this was a good one. Yeah,
it was a good time, man.
We having a good
we
time.
We had a good little turnout, man. The chats went up. The chats went up. I'm so glad that we went live. That was dope.
Yeah, this was a good one today.
So just make sure if y'all do it, y'all come on back. We'll be here again in 2 weeks. Same bat time, same bat channel, 8
So
p.m.
we offsetting the gauntlet. So the gauntlet's gonna be on 1 week, and then the podcast will be on the other week. You know what I'm talking about?
Please share, and we'll have this replay for you. It'll be edited nice and cleaned up for you. And share it with folks. Everybody who kicked it, we took up an hour and a half of your time. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
Mike, Omar.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go back up the chat and get a shout out to the people.
Omar.
Brain.
Appreciate all
y'all. Lens was in here for a hot one.
We had a lady up in here too. What was her name?
That was Mom's.
Was that Mom's? Mom's is in here?
Somebody had put something in there.
Oh, Mom. Mom. Brenda was in here. Yep. She might be still in here too.
Shout out to her too.
She be having some issues with navigating the internet. So
Sean Thomas.
Sean. My brother Sean was up in here, man. Shout out to him. Appreciate it. So everybody that joined us tonight, we got 23 hearts and some likes.
Oh, Damari Wada.
Oh yeah, hey, Dirty Water's the homie too.
Yeah.
Dope. That's one of my brothers too, man. What I did.
He a rapper?
Yeah.
He gotta be with a name like Dirty Water. You better be spitting some.
Hey.
You better be spitting some straight. Ugh, make my throat hurt. I want that nastiness, bro. You better spit.
Hey.
Oh, that was actually a
send you a
pause.
link.
Look who just popped up in here.
Brain, I'm gonna send you a link.
Hey, R is from UBO Magazine.
UBO Mag.
What up? Hey.
Okay, UBO Mag. What's that? I'm gonna be real with you guys. What's that? What's UBO Mag?
She got a dope publication that she runs.
Shout out to you for that. That's dope. Hey, maybe we should talk because I got a show. Maybe you could promote it on your UBO Mag. I appreciate you.
You need to interview this. You need to interview this guy, man. You'll be here forever laughing.
Shit, I ain't got nothing but time. Hit me up. I ain't got nothing but time.
She's a dope publicist too, man. Some work for
she
us
is.
too, man.
We appreciate us at 10 City. We appreciate everything you've done for us. You didn't have to do as much as you did, and we appreciate everything you've done. For real. I know you haven't had a chance to speak with me personally. I know you spoke with Nytelife, but I'm the other half of 10 City as far as, from the management perspective. So I appreciate everything you've done for us. Really.
Definitely.
Yeah, she know how I feel already. So I mean,
no doubt.
I bigged her up so many times. Shit. But we'll be back at you. We'll be back at you. The partnership is not done. You know what I'm saying? And then D Roc, you need some pub, man. Talk to her, man. She's good. She's good. She's real good.
Yes, please. I'll follow you or add you after this. We will be friends.
we gonna be real good friends. Hey,
yeah, see, that's him up there. But hey,
I wouldn't
We
talk
can be
about
friends.
like that. That's terrible.
Nah, but we good though. But yeah, I mean, definitely because it'd be good just to promote stuff. And then I got shows coming up, so I'm kind of excited about that. Life is kind of looking up. I'm excited about the whole, 2021 this year.
Yeah.
Yo, and 10 City Recordings. I'm just gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna do the It's Our Year bullshit.
It's gonna be a
that.
cold
It's gonna
summer
be
this year, boy.
Crazy. The records that these kids is working on right now. I'm telling you, man.
And the beats I'm cooking up right now.
For Mike Strange, for Shane the Rapsmith.
It's be a cold summer.
I got two projects. Working on a project with Lens, 3, maybe even 4. But I got two in the tuck that's sitting there right now, so I'm just waiting. I gotta make sure that we do everything in order.
So, actually, I just want to be in a music video. Put me in one of the ones that's like hype. I just want to be, me.
Getting one.
But some of y'all videos be real deep and shit. Don't put me in that because I'll mess that up. I will mess your beautiful moment up. Please put me in the
Brain,
shit. Don't
give me too much, man. Don't give me too much, Brain. I'm above average. It's about I'm gonna give myself. I'm above average because there's some monsters in the gauntlet. You're a monster. Matter of fact, isn't that your tag? I think that's his tag. Whose tag is that? Yeah, you're a monster.
Is that Brain's?
I think it is Brain's tag.
Hey, Brain, is that your tag? You're a monster. You're a monster shit.
I think, but if it is, but dog.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about all
artists.
Of them,
Mike Strange. Mike Strange is an artist.
Ooh.
He's an artist. Yeah.
That's not your tag? Okay, so my bad. I got that wrong. But like, it is some warlocks in the gauntlet, bro. Brain got blabs. Yeah.
We're gonna make sure that your name is pronounced right at the gauntlet this time.
Oh, all day. It will never be mispronounced ever again.
Hey, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna make an unreal prediction. If Sandman does not get your name right on this next gauntlet, he's gonna tat it on his arm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Man, you better write that thing on the computer. Put it over put it right on your computer and just be like, Brain, what up, Brain? You good, Brain? It's all good, Brain. Like, hey, bro, you looking at me? I'm looking at you, Brain. I am. I'm looking at you right across my face.
He gonna be like, "Who is that now?" And then just flex, and it's gonna be like right there.
Wait a minute. Pause yourself.
Y'all funny, man.
Yo, so I'm gonna play this music for us to go out. We appreciate y'all. We're not trying to keep y'all too long. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wait, I want to say one thing though before we go.
Go ahead.
I got a show. I got 2 shows. Like I said, I do got a show coming up on January 21st. It's gonna be at Laughs Unlimited. I think that's a Thursday. If I get tickets, let me know if you want one. I'll get you one. It's no problem. And then I have
DMs.
Hit me in my DMs. Hit me in the messaging on Facebook. I also got a show February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day in Modesto. I ain't got no information yet as far as like where and what time. But once they send me the flyer and everything, I'm going to definitely put it out there for everybody to see. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, come check me out. And I'll be having my second episode of Rockin' a Hard Place probably by mid-February.
Yeah.
It might be later than that, but just, don't quote me, whatever.
Yeah, the last plug of the night. 4-Bar Loot will be coming back at you, and I'm gonna call it season 2 because it's gonna be season 2, and we're gonna be doing some interviews with some of our contestants at the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to get them some FaceTime and get some things.
I'm nominating Brain.
We had to get Brain on there. Had to talk to Brain.
I'm nominating Brain.
Pick Brain's brain about the
go.
laps. There we go. We doing that. All right,
can I do my call
No,
my
you're
call
not
off?
no.
Let me do my call off.
Oh, come on, man. All right, man, go ahead.
All right. If a man wants to be called Muhammad Ali, damn it, this is a free country. Call a man Muhammad Ali.
He doing the most, bro. He having a moment. He a fool.
What? The fact that you keep coming up with these old weirdo ass sign offs.
That was top notch right there. That was
This
good.
is exactly. So we're gonna do this every time. We're gonna do this every time. And
It works.
He's gonna get his little heart broken every time because that shit is trash. For the 5th consecutive week, he's at the most trash sign off of all time.
Nope.
You gotta see how people feel about it out there. How you feel about it, Brain?
They love it.
That's not.
He said Brain
said I get
You
it.
get it.
It's a win. It's a win.
Dubs, man. Dubs for it. Big YWs.
All right, bro.
Go ahead.
On the real shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, here we go.
Love each and every one of y'all out there. Difficult roads often lead to most beautiful destinations. Shoot your shot. Go for the win. You might make it. Peace.
Yeah.
You playing us out?
Yeah, playing you out.
Go ahead, bro.
Man, this sounds like some hot tub time machine shit right here. Okay.